Services. I'm Senator David Carlucci, the chair. We have a full calendar of legislation, and we have voting sheets for all the members. It looks like we have enough votes to pass each bill, so I'll run through them. The first bill is Senate Bill 481A by Senator Diaz, and this bill would it's an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to providing notice to applicants of potential liability for public assistance benefits. And this would make sure that people are notified that they might be liable to reimburse the state for benefits received. We have the bills to pass it, and this bill will be sent to Finance. Okay. The second bill is Bill 1981A by Senator Young, an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to the Low-Income In-Home Energy Assistance Program. And this will utilize the maximum reductions to income in determining income eligibility. And this bill goes right to the calendar. We have the votes to move it. The next bill is 1983 by Senator Young. This bill is an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to additional options for local social service districts in implementing effective welfare to work programs, and to repeal Section 341 of such law relating to thereto. This would require that verbal notice is given to the applicant as opposed to, rather, right now it's a 10-day written notice. This will make sure that they resolve any misunderstanding or conflicts that occur and make sure that they get the benefits that they need. We have the bills to move that, and that will be referred to Finance. The next is Bill 2906A by Senator LaValle, an act to amend Social Services Law in relation to personal needs allowances. This would increase the monthly personal needs allowance from $25 to $45 for those in nursing homes who receive additional federal or state funds. It would also increase the monthly personal needs allowance from $50 to $75 for those nursing home residents who do not receive additional payments. We have the votes to move that bill, and that bill will be referred to Finance. The next is Bill 3084 by Senator Young. This is an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to permitting appeals to the Department of Family Assistance to be conducted by means of a conference, telephone, video conference, or similar communication systems with and by independent hearing officers. So I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Allow for different mechanisms to do this type of business. Use technology to make it easier for everyone. This bill, we have the votes to move it, and it'll be moved to the calendar. The next one is Bill 3444 by Senator Stuart Cousins, an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to requiring residential health care facilities and adult homes to advise current and prospective residents of the financial condition of the facility. This would require that written notification to all residents when a temporary operator has been appointed. This bill, we have the votes to move, and it will be referred to Finance. The next bill is Bill number 4129A by Senator Carlucci, an act to require the Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance conduct a homelessness study. This study would take many conditions into consideration when doing the study. We think this will be a study that will be well worth doing, considering what we've seen in an increase in homelessness around the state. So we want to take into consideration the shelter allowance, eviction prevention supplements, the inadequacy of fuel and utility allowances. So do this comprehensive study will be a good tool for all of us going forward. We have the votes to move that bill, and it will be referred to Finance. The next bill is Senate Bill 4732 by Senator Funke, an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to requiring certain establishments to display a poster with information regarding the National Human Trafficking Resource Center hotline. We have the votes to move this bill, and it will be moved to the calendar. The next one is Bill number 7020 by Senator Ritchie, an act to amend the Social Services Law in relation to electronic benefit system transfer technology and reimbursements for the use of such technology. The idea behind this legislation is to make it easy and accessible to use benefits at farmers markets. So we're excited to see this bill move. We have the votes to move it, and it'll be referred to finance. That completes our agenda. We'll adjourn our meeting of our committee meeting of the Social Services Committee. Thank you for attending.